not my baby.
Yeah, your dumbass mom.
I was thinking we can get a DNA test.
She's obviously your child.
Someone thinks she's like not
Your
my
parents.
baby. It ain't me.
After Ryla gave birth to their baby, Anthony was not as happy as he had imagined. Before he found out that Ryla was pregnant, he had already broken up with her for nearly 2 months. From what he knew, Ryla had already started seeing a new boyfriend, so there was a high chance the baby was not his. Yet Ryla insisted firmly that she had only been with Anthony when she conceived the child, and that the baby was definitely his. At first, Anthony was convinced by Ryla. The newborn baby was incredibly adorable, and he had always dreamed of having a daughter of his own. He believed it was time for him to start a family of his own. That afternoon, he took out the diamond ring he had saved up to buy, sat quietly beside Ryla, and pretended to look at her hand. He then took the chance to pull out the ring. It came as a complete surprise to Ryla. She had never expected that 17-year-old Anthony would propose to her. The new baby and her boyfriend's proposal moved Ryla to tears, but she never could have imagined that shortly after the proposal, Anthony's friends kept bringing up doubts that the child might not belong to him. After all, Ryla had been in short relationships with other men. Even Anthony's mother urged him to think carefully and warned him not to raise another man's child. After thinking it over, Anthony realized his friends and mother's suspicions made a certain amount of sense. He did not want to pour all his love into a child who was not his. One day he prepared DNA swabs to collect a sample from the baby girl and send it to a professional laboratory for testing, hoping to clear up all his doubts for good. However, he never expected that this decision would infuriate Ryla completely. She believed that a DNA test on the baby was not only an insult to the child, but also a deep insult to herself. Ryla's mother was equally furious when she heard about it. She thought Anthony was merely an untrustworthy high school student who was incapable of taking on the responsibilities of a father and husband. She then scolded her daughter for recklessly deciding to have a child so young. But now that things had come to this, regret and blame could no longer change anything. Anthony's insulting attitude and groundless accusations made Ryla spend the following days seriously re-evaluating their relationship. She felt that if their values clashed too deeply, there would be no point in forcing themselves to build a family together. In the end, for the sake of giving her daughter a warm home, Ryla brought Anthony to the mediation room of the show to share their troubles with the host. No matter how hard the host tried to reconcile them, matters of the heart remained between the two of them, and no outsider could truly intervene.